Alright, hey everybody. So I just want to be very clear on this time travel business. Because I've known they've had time travel since the Great Star Alignment, September 23rd, 2017. This one's going to be a quick one. So the Epstein file released. We should explore the biological consequences of time travel. It would be amusing to calculate the rate of evolution of a population or a mutant that can time travel in time. And I know that they have time travel and they've been using time travel to manipulate these events. For thousands of years. In fact, this is what the apple was in the Garden of Eden. What was the apple? It was the apple of knowledge. This is what the knowledge is. They're able to know future events with technologies gifted to them. Both the good and the bad have these abilities. In magic, they call it divination, which is crystal ball, reading futures in the crystal balls. But I really want to be clear with how I'm reading this, the information. For you to realize, holy shit, he's right. And because it's very serious. We don't have much time left here. Not all of us do. And you can see it happening right now on Twitter or wherever, X, all over the internet, with people blowing up about Epstein this and Epstein that, and oh, they've been eating children, oh, they've been eating babies and drinking blood, and, you know, it's really starting to get heavy. Well, what these people don't seem to realize is the response the Satan worshippers are going to have to the people all of a sudden waking up. In fact, this is why they call it climate change. It has nothing to do with the weather outside. The reason why these elite have been running around complaining about climate change getting serious is because people are waking up to our reality, that this has been some kind of satanic controlled nightmare where they've been using us as a food source and a soul source. That's what real climate change is. But I can tell you, based on this information, with Obama and Biden talking, I can tell you, I know the future events.
Oh, that's gone. And I'm, you know, I'd like to believe that at some point you have to stop pretending that yeah, you're right. Maybe we're not just as strong, you mean? Yeah, that's true. I mean, I think I'm gonna see next week. So I mean, we have time, but I'm going in and out of places. But not everyone has time.
Did you hear that? Not everyone has time. They know that the hammer's coming down. They've known for quite some time that there was going to be mass arrests happening, that the truth was going to be coming out. And there was nothing they could do to prevent it except slow down the reveal of the truth as much as possible. So not everybody has time means that very soon the mass arrest is going to happen. And with the other video of him talking about by 2030, there being an end point, it's pretty clear to me that what they're going to do, the Satan worshipers, they're going to start unleashing hell. That's what they've been calling it. Unleashing hell when the truth comes out. Because all of them are, they hate the truth. They want people to die because they're going to hell anyway. So, before they get arrested, they'd rather kill everybody and go to hell anyway. Because that's where they're going and they know it. And that's what's happening here. So after this big mass arrest, there will be a lot of chaos. The MK Ultra mind control slaves who will start attacking. And there will be a lot of casualties, a lot of deaths. And it will continue. It will go on and get worse. And then the Satan worshippers will start releasing viruses to kill off as many people as possible. You have to think about it. All these people are waking up all of a sudden. They're realizing, holy shit, they've been eating children. What the fuck has been going on? And they're going to start going after these people. After these elite satanic assholes. And before that happens, the Satan worshippers are going to start releasing stuff to attack the people. Do you understand where this is going? This is what's happening. They're insane, and they don't give a shit because they're going to hell anyway. But because they're so stupid with their talking points, they didn't think that anybody was listening in the public and who knew what the fuck was actually going on. And it doesn't really matter to them because no one believes me anyway, and they know that. That's why they let me suffer for 9 years.
I'm trying to think how to shorten this so I can get the point. I'm of the view that in the last...
This was 2020.
3 to 5 years, the world has...
And that's 2016.
About what it's going to look like 10 years from now. I mean it literally. It's not hyperbole. It's not like I'm trying to pump it up. It is the genuine reality. I'm trying to shorten this up. I'm trying to think how to shorten this so I can get in the plan. I'm of the view.
What's so funny about that?
In the last
So stupid.
3 to 5 years, the world has reached a fundamental inflection point about what it's going to look like 10 years from now. I mean it literally. It's not hyperbole. It's not like I'm trying to pump it up. I think it's a genuine reality. And so each of the countries around the world, particularly those who had real power at one time or still do, are wondering, how do I maintain and sustain our leadership in the world? That's what the United States is going through right now. How do we sustain us being the leading, most powerful, and most democratic country in the world?
See, that's the whole thing with their democracy is actually the agreement between good and evil, Satanism and Christianity. What he's saying there is he's concerned about the other countries in the world. How are we going to maintain the democracy? Well, their satanic control over the world. That's what they're really worried about. Especially with people like Trump coming into power and all of a sudden fucking up all their shit. Stopping Agenda 21. And again, after this, stopping the Greys in the New Jersey drone wars in 2024. The point is that we don't have much time. And unless you're down in the deep underground military bases, no one will survive. Outside. That's why he says in 10 years from 2020, that's 2030. And, I just really want to be clear on this is straight from the source, straight from these idiots talking out loud. Thinking, oh, they don't know. So, but I do. I understand what's going on. I understand that these people know future events or have been told a future timeline. And they are abiding by it. And, it's not good. A lot of people are going to die because of this, especially with what's going on now. I'm sure all the Satan worshippers back there are looking at it going, uh-oh. They're flipping out about Epstein's new release. So, it's fucking nuts, to say the least. I guess it's just good to be aware of it, and I wanted you to be aware of it, so here it is. Alright. Have a good one. Bye-bye.